Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing how to create this super cute and sparkly 4th of July manicure, perfect for the upcoming holiday. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so here I am starting off with my cleaned and prep natural nails, and I am going to go in with a thin layer of my Sparkle & Co. pH prep liquid, and this is going to dehydrate the nail surface and prep it for the dip application. Then once that is on, I'm going to follow that with a thin layer of my Mani Boss Peel Off Base Coat, and this is going to allow for a super easy peel off removal. So I'm just applying a nice thin layer of this to all of my nails, and then letting that dry completely before moving on. So I actually got some inspiration from Instagram, and I went ahead and tested out these stars here on a swatch stick, and I really liked the way they turned out, so I thought I would incorporate that into this manicure. And here are the gel shades I'm using. They are 6 and 8 from the Gel Art line from Double Dip, and I will be using these extra regular nail polish brushes to paint this on. As you can see, these applicators are really thin and they are meant to do detail work, but I really wanted to use these exact same colors as the full coverage nails as well as these stars, so I just figured I would put some out onto a container and then paint them on with a regular brush, and it would work the exact same as a normal gel polish. So as you just saw, I placed a little bit of each color out onto the top of a dip powder jar, and then with the nail polish brush, I'm just picking up a small bead on the tip and then applying it like a normal gel polish. I actually really like this technique, and as you can see, the gel polish is super opaque. I think that's definitely because these are meant to do nail art, so obviously you want a really full coverage gel polish to paint with, and that makes complete sense as why these would be fully opaque, so I really like to see that. So I just wrapped up the first coat, and I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat just to build up that color coverage and opacity. And again, it's the same process as before. I'm just applying a nice thin layer, and then once I'm happy with the application, I will cure in my lamp for 30 seconds. And I also want to note, I did paint the thumb completely white. I didn't show that in this video, but I thought I would say that just because I think it really ties the whole manicure together. So now I'm actually going to be using my own dip shade from City Girl Nail Shop. This released a while back on their website when they did an influencer collection, and I'm going to be using this along with my Double Dip gel top coat to create a sugared effect on the nail. So I have done this design a couple of times previously on my channel, so I do have more videos sharing this technique. But basically you just apply a layer of the gel top coat, and while that is still wet, you pour over the glitter dip powder and then tap any excess off and fully cure. And once the nails are fully cured, you can go ahead and brush away any of that excess dip powder, and it leaves a really fun textured glitter look on the nail. And here you can really see that with those two shades. So now, as you can see in the video, this is probably the hardest step of this manicure. I'm going to be hand painting on the little stars. So I'm starting off with the white, and I'm just making 5 points on the nail and sort of connecting those together to make a star. I don't really know how to explain it because it's quite challenging. I honestly wasn't perfect at this, and my stars didn't turn out completely how I wanted them to. But I still think they turned out really nice, and especially with the glitter going on top, they don't necessarily have to be perfect because the glitter sort of like smudges out the shape almost, so it's not as crisp, so I wouldn't worry about these being absolutely perfect. But as you saw, I did the full white star, and then I did the blue star sort of like half on the nail, and then again the red star completely on my nail. And before curing that gel polish, I went ahead and poured the glitter over top, cured, and then tapped off any excess. And you can really see those stars come to life with that glitter. I think it is absolutely stunning. And then here on my ring finger, I'm doing the exact same thing, just painting on the stars and then pouring over the glitter. Now, I do want to note, with this sort of design, when you want to see the red, white, and blue colors underneath, the glitter that you choose definitely has to be somewhat transparent. So as you guys saw, I'm using sort of like a clear iridescent white glitter, and I find that this type of glitter typically works the best if you want to see the like nail color underneath. Otherwise, you can totally use a more opaque glitter and that will show up as the sugared shade. But personally, I wanted the colors to shine through, so that's definitely something to note. You do have to be a little bit careful about what type of glitter you choose based on what kind of effect you are going for. And since I wanted that texture look on the nail, I did not go in with a top coat, and I'm going to go right in with my Happy Cuticle Coat Oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. And here is a finished look at the manicure I was able to create for 4th of July. I really love how these look, and I think they are so sparkly and perfect for this holiday. So I hope you guys have a safe and happy 4th of July. I will not be posting again before that day, so I hope you have a really fun time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.